than themselves, and that should be appreciated, even if you don't do pull-ups today, even if you don't do anything else. If you just say hi or give them a high five or just acknowledge that they're here, they really appreciate it. So that's your homework from the show. Acknowledge a Marine that I'd appreciate it. So I'm going to change the music. My friends are going to get situated. It's going to be a really fast show. So hold on to your hats. Follow us on social media at ASA Action Sports. Check out our hashtag ASA High School Tour. And then we're going to give away free stuff. Thank you guys for hanging out. I need like 30 seconds. Thanks. Something that makes you nervous or scared or uncomfortable, I ask that you send some energy this way. This show works exactly how you think it does. The more energy and positivity and fun we create in this gymnasium, the way more party you're going to see happen on this. I can't stress to you enough, this is real life. There's no tricks, there's no magic, there's no magnets. Everything you're about to see is risk. It has consequences. And we're doing it in hopes you guys pay a little more attention to the message. So, let's give it a shot. Let's see if this noise thing can work. Who's ready to see the show? Can I get a whole bunch of noise if you're ready to party? Here we go, 2020 ASA High School Tour. And they're off. Yeah, make some noise for the fellas, would you please? We'll start with some introductions. My name is Micah. I talk on microphones. That's enough about me. On to the important individuals that make up this tour. Our first human being is going to ride a bicycle in a way I promise you are not familiar with. It's called Flatland. And ESPN has called Flatland the hardest of all action sports disciplines. The man you see riding it in front of you is one of the best in the business. He's been sponsored for over 20 years. He's been doing this for a living for as long as we can remember. And just last year, he won Video Part of the Year, all the way from Athens, Georgia. Can I get a big, big round of applause for Dane Beardsley? Give it up for Dane. Hi. What's up? Nice to have you, Dane. It is nice. On to our ramp riding friends. Our first individual is a real-life X Games medalist. He's got 2 of those things in his trophy case. He also is a real-life world champion in BMX. But my favorite story to tell about him was his last job. He worked for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Legitimately lived on a train, and on one train car was elephants, and on the other train car was lions and Mongolians and all sorts of craziness. Sadly, the circus is no longer here. The elephants live in sanctuaries in Florida, but we got our friend back. He is the longest tenured member of this tour, going on 16 years from Dallas, Texas. Can I get a big welcome for Koji Kraft?
So much control. Right?
Up next, another circus member, but there's a little something special with this guy. In the year 2020, there's an Olympic Games, and in those Olympics, for the first time ever, there's BMX and skateboarding. There's this governing body called the UCI, and at any given point, they can choose anyone to be part of that Olympic game. I personally think this man should get a nod, and I'm going to tell you why. There's something special about some riders. Some riders like to go big, some riders like to go technical. Well, Dallas is special. He is going to try to touch the ceiling of your gymnasium every time. Give it up for Dallas Weimer, everybody. Yeah, Dallas. That was like a 14-foot air. That was bananas. Next up, about 3 years ago, this kid was sitting exactly where you were sitting. He was getting out of a math test to watch this show, but something sparked in him. He said, this is exactly how I want to ride my BMX bike. So he started calling the office. He started doing everything he could to be part of this thing. Well, he's become kind of a special creature in himself. He's the youngest member, making him one of the top amateurs on this team. If you get loud, he goes crazy. Give it up for Jared Weaver! Alright, so that's the squad, alright? That's us. We're gonna hang out. This show is easy, man. You see something you like, make a bunch of noise. You see something positive, bring it. We want to know you're having fun. You can signal that by yelling at us. There you go. We're gonna start with our friend Dane. And like I said, Dane just thinks differently than everybody else in the world. And take a close look at his bicycle. He has no brakes as well. All of this is done with those J's on his feet. All that magic. He's going to kick the tire, scuff the tire. When the feet go to pedals, that's when you cheer. Can you send some energy to Dane, please? There you go. Again, absolute master of his craft, video part of the year last year. Let's follow him for a second, right? Using those feet to scuff. He's going to kick the tire, drive the tire. Momentum is everything, but it's the fact he can do this so slow that puts him above everybody else. How Dane's riding is judged is he's going to start on the pedals, just like this. Then he's going to do whatever he wants. The more creative, the more outside the box, the more different, the more points he gets. There's one blanket rule in all of action sports. Try to keep your feet off the ground. Anything else is encouraged. And as you can see, this guy's a maniac. Could I get a little bit of noise for Dane if you like his circles? So bullying is about someone's behavior towards another person. That behavior can be directed at the shy, quiet student or the class tough guy. That's the problem with bullying. It manifests out of nowhere. You gotta communicate, you gotta talk. Look at this, no hands and backwards. That is enormous. Can I get some love for Dane Beardsley? So like I was saying, this show, we preach communication. You have to talk. You have to communicate. You absolutely have to let people know how you feel, because you can't read minds, and there's people in place to help you feel better about things. So, take advantage of teachers, take advantage of psychiatrists, therapists. There are people in place to help you organize your thoughts. We want that for you. Big downside one-hander from Koji. Hey, there we go. Getting our jumping section started. Again, the riders are going to ride. I'm going to just give you information, statistics, scenarios. Look at Dallas going way up in the air. Onto the box, huge 360. Yo, make some noise if you like it. Just tell them, it's fine. Again, bullying can happen to anyone. It's about someone's behavior towards that person, and it can be directed anywhere. Here comes Jared. Big X up on the quarter pipe. Onto the box, jump, huge. There you go. Holler at him if you like it. That's all you got to do. If you're having fun, send that energy this way. We appreciate it. So today I'm going to talk about 4 types of bullying. Those 4 types are physical, verbal, cyber, and psychological. Yeah, Koji. Big no-footed can. Again, those 4 types. Remember these 4. Physical bullying, verbal bullying, cyberbullying, and psychological. Remember those 4 after the show? Free stuff coming your way. Dallas going way up to the moon. Downside can, huge scissor kick. Yeah, make some noise. I'm not scared of you. It's fine to be scared. If you're nervous, just yell at them that you're nervous. It's absolutely fine. Again, this is a remembrance. In comes Jared with all sorts of speed, turning around on the corner. How about a massive suing man? Make some noise if you like them. It's fine. You can tell them. To follow our friend Koji. Look at him just space ride to that ring. Big downside 1-footer. That's what we like to see. To a tail whip. No. That was scary. Yell if you're scared. That's fine. I was terrified. That was nuts. And look at Dallas thinking he's a AA pro racer going way up with an X up. Pretzel arms in the sky. Yeah, big 360. Send them folks. Can you make some noise for those fellas? They're riding their hearts out today. So I'm going to start getting into some of these statistics, some of these scenarios. You can remember these numbers after the show. Free stuff coming your way. Here we go. With Jared giving yet another run on the... Oh my goodness! Big Superman tail. Make some noise for the fellas. They rode super hard right there. Again, if you got any cool pictures of that, we'd love to see them. Please use that hashtag ASA High School Tour. Again, ASA High School Tour. So while Dane's riding, I'm going to get into some of these numbers, some of these statistics. You can remember these statistics after the show. Free stuff coming your way. Look at him juggling that bike from the tire to the seat onto the peg. Now doing circles like there's any way to actually control this thing. Still rolling it around. That is phenomenal. Just balancing on the edge and feet to pedals. Can I get some noise for Dane, please? 1 in 10 students that drop out of high school will do so because of excessive bullying. Again, 10% of all students that drop out of high school will do so because of bullying. Realize your words hurt, your words can influence. You can also build people up. Take advantage. Let's get some noise for Dane, right? This guy's riding. Again, maybe you don't need this show. Maybe you're an egomaniac. Yo, share some of that advice. I would love a little bit of it. 3, is that 4 of them? That's a lot of whiplashes. Okay, this trick's crazy because he can't slow down or speed up. So he's locked into it. It's called a whiplash. And he's got to just counterbalance. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Oh, make some noise for 3. That's awesome. And again, brakeless. So all of this is just kind of found in that pivot point, which is crazy. 50% of students that are bullied on school property will not report the incident. Again, half of all bullying incidents that happen on school property will not be reported. You got to talk about it. No one knows how you're feeling. No one knows how big of an issue it is until you put it out there. Can't stress it. Yeah, Dane is just putting on an absolute clinic. Look at the whiplashes, putting the feet to the tires, slowly working himself backwards and half cab. Can I get some noise for that, man? Woo! Yeah, please. So, the magic in Dane's riding are kind of in his shoes and his tires. Those J's look nice. Those tires have about 110 PSI in them. Wow, they're rock hard. Oh, no hands with it. He just made that thing a unicycle. That was a phenomenal run. Now going backwards, literally switching a 180. Foot on one, no way. That bike is completely upside down and backwards, jumps to the peg, and rides away. What do you think of Dane Beardsley, right? That guy's awesome. You scared the teachers, thank you for that. They're just trying to watch the show too. All right, so we're gonna switch our styles up just a little bit. We're gonna show you yet another way. It's gotta be so loud. Show you another way to ride this thing. We're gonna basically take what Dane did on his Outland bike, and then what the guys do on the ramps and combine them. It's called technical riding or lick tricks. It's gonna be crazy. This little coach got his world championship in, so we expect nothing but greatness from him. Nice Canadian on the far wall. Oh, some chin music, some downside peg hits. There's a tail tap, as you can see, hitting on the back tire. There's a big stall on that front wheel. And the G turn out. Can I get some noise for Koji, please? And in comes Dallas. Again, Dallas, another one of those guys. He doesn't have any brakes on that bike at all. So you're going to see him do a lot of river dancing. Those feet are going to go into that tire, right? Look at those. Nice, man. Adidas making work. Can jam, or foot jam into a can jam. Now switching the feet up, going from the right foot onto the left. Another foot jam on the biggest ramp we got, 8 feet tall. Oh, that's cool. 360, and then he landed on the front wheel, and just for cursive, yeah, might as well, going backwards. Can I get a little energy for that? Send a little bit. Go. Foot jam, can jam, fakie. That is a great combination. Again, this guy's got tricks, and that's what they want to see in competition. Nice tail whip onto Disaster on the far wall. See what he's coming back to. A downside version. Foot didn't touch. We counted all day. Can I get a little bit of noise for Dallas putting a run together? 30% of the entire student body will deal with bullying this school year. Again, 30% of the entire student body will deal with bullying this school year. That's a real statistic. All right, Jared, coming in hot for us. Ice pick stall on just the rear axle extender. There's a Vader. Wow, taking the hands off. having a little bit of trouble. And, this stuff's not easy. These guys make it look crazy. I assure you it's not. Big tail up on the far. Foot jam to Vader. There you go. See him taking the foot in one side and reaching it across the other. There's a Lucky to Smith. That's a different way to play that game. Nose pick, tail whip. That was awesome. Switching the full side of the bike around. Oppo bar spin on that next wall. He's eyeing up something. You want something special? Keep your eyes open. 1, 2. Wow. Yeah? So you're going to do that one? He wants another. You want to see another hard one? He wants it. Get him some noise. Let's drop him in and get him upside down.
Oh, shit!
Can you make some noise if you're having a good time? Let him know.
Woo!
I get it. This show is different. This show is not what you're expecting. I'm sure you're having a great time, and that's awesome, but I need to reiterate that there's a point to all of this. I'm giving you facts, right? I'm trying to tell everyone to build yourselves up, that if you're in pain, to get the help, but if you don't remember anything about this show, just remember, 5 guys came to your gymnasium to try to make this world a better place. It starts with you. How you treat people is how the world goes along. Again, if you have any issues in life and you have no one else to talk to, your faculty, your administration, they care. As much as you don't think they care, they care. That's my point. That being said, all we have left are the big tricks. You guys ready to see the hard trick section? Tell those guys, yell at them. You want to see the difficult stuff?
Do it!
This is the stuff we reserve for the hard stuff, for the contest tricks. Dane's gonna get us started with some sort of magical spirit finger and a surfer. Let's keep them going. On the bar, handlebar spins, standing on those rear pegs. That's awesome how he stops direction fully and then does the handlebar spin. I got so much pizzazz in this man's riding. Upside down, spinning the bars.
How does he do that?
Again, using the feet, kicking it around. We call that stuffing. The momentum, that's all he has to go with. It's this rolling that makes it so hard. Out from his pocket, make some noise for Dane. He might somehow whip the bike in front of him. That was nuts. All right, let's find him this way. On the front peg, you see both feet standing on it. Stepping over the handlebar. Now juggling the bike behind his back. He passed the seat from one hand to the other, whipped it back around in front of him, and now some whiplashes. Look at him chasing the tire. The tire is chasing him. Now he's forwards. Now he's whatever. He made that happen. Can I get some noise for Dane?
Woo!
They asked me to talk about cyberbullying a little bit. I can't stress how to use a block button if someone's saying things in your life you don't like. Block them. It's your social media. It's how you deal with it. Also, what you say online has serious repercussions in real life. Just realize, that's it. The internet's for looking at cats. I'm pretty sure that's it. Stick to that. And let's make some noise where it's due. Can you yell if you like seeing him do the spin stuff? Hey, there you go. And pedals. Another flawless run from this man.
Guitarist, what do you have to
All
say?
right, so now it's on to the ramp rider, friends. If you've not taken any pictures or video this whole show, now's the world star moments. Here we go. Koji Kraft, big air to the corner, onto the ramp. Huge Superman. Now make some noise for that. That was phenomenal. That was great. And look at Dallas. You couldn't shoot him out of a rocket to get him any higher. Big table on the wall. It's a massive 3-tail whip. Wow. Again, if you got a good picture or video, I'd love to see it. Hashtag ASA High School Tour. Again, ASA High School Tour. 1-tail whip from Jared on the corner. To massive nothing. Wait a minute. Did you
capture something?
I can't. My hands don't touch behind my back. I don't understand. Yeah. Here we go. The party keeps rolling. Our X Games champion, Koji Kraft, currently in the mix, cranking into the ramp. Oh, there you go. Tail whip to X up. You saw him wheeling out. Nerve. Look how happy he is. Oh, I'm not on the ground. That's awesome. Dallas guys think of Dallas? Do you like him? Just tell me.
All great.
Unreal riding from all of these guys. Here comes Jared, tabletop, into the far corner. Big three tailwind of his own. Wow, again, guys. Unreal. Sorry.
I'm recording for Alberto.
You find yourself in a bullied situation, don't answer violence with violence. That's actually assault, a whole different conversation. But if you're in a bullied situation, walk away. Best thing to do is to absolutely avoid the scenario. That's my advice. Here we go with Koji into the big trick section. Air to the corner, three down. He literally spun the bike one way, but he jumped around the other. All right. And Dallas wishes he could put a jetpack on his bike. All right, he wants some noise. He's going to go out of his comfort zone. When he asks for noise, that means he's nervous. And sometimes the only way to not be nervous is to just get cheer. Here we go. Eyeing up the ramp. He's going to try to 180. And he pulls it right into the wall. Can I get some noise for that? I can't jump it straight. He just landed backwards. That's nuts. But we're not done yet. Any Jared fans out there? Can you yell if you like this gentleman? To the box. 1, 2. Yo, make some noise for the riders. How good was that, right? Wow. All right. You guys are awesome. I can't thank you enough. You've been loud, you've been energetic. I'd like to remind you we're going to do a question and answer after this. But there's still a really important thing we have to do. And that's called the grand finale. Would you like to see the grand finale? I mean, you've been here this long, right? You might as well. Thank you. Sorry about it. We'll get back to business. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to do the hardest tricks we have. This is the best stuff that we have in our repertoire. I hope you like it. We're going to start with Dane. Do what he does best, man. That bicycle boogie, stepping around, that right frame, chasing the back tire. Now he steps over the tire, chasing the tire forwards, backwards. Just a maniac on that thing. Can I get some noise for Dane? As much as you want. If you'd like to fact check any of my statistics today, antidefamationleague.org, again, ADL.org. That was awesome. He just jumped from the front of the bicycle to the rear of the bicycle, but literally over the handlebars. There's not a more difficult way you can make that happen. Let's see how he finishes. Right, still going. This is all one long trick or one long link. See here, following him around, checking out this side. Again, he's setting up for something here. No way, no way! Ladies and gentlemen, can you make some noise if you've never seen anything like this in your life? That man is pedaling the bike with his hands. That's not normal. You didn't see that this morning. There's not a chance. The first time ever it's happened. And then watch the perfectionist that he is. Still rolling, still going, and to pedals. Can I get some noise all the way from Georgia? Give it up for Dane Beardsley. All right. Cool. Here's how we're going to do the Ramp Riders Grand Finale. We're going to do two of them. We'll do two grand finales. The first one is going to be for the Marines. So I'll just hope you make a bunch of noise for the first one, let them know we appreciate them, and get the riders warmed up for your grand finale. Yeah, you can cheer for them, absolutely. They're awesome people. Appreciate it, guys. So, if you make enough noise for the first grand finale, we'll do whatever trick you want for the second grand finale. Whatever you yell at us, the guys will do that trick. For real, whatever you say, whatever you yell at us, the bike riders are gonna do. Yeah. So, let me know. But it all relies on the first one. That one's on you. Whenever you're ready. right, folks.
When you see him riding towards, we need some noise. Let's get it going. Who's ready for finale number 1? Let me hear you yell.
Koji tail whip. Wow.
Dallas, big 360. How about a 360 tail whip? Yo, make some noise for the fellas. That was great.
All right. And now, your grand finale. What trick do you want to see? Can you yell it at the loudest?
Backflip! 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 Backflip!
Hey, backflip. Kind of. All right. Here's how we're going to do this. You want them to perform your trick, and I would like just a bunch of noise. So what we're going to do is the following. I'm going to count you down from 3. Like 3, 2, 1. And when I get to 0, I'm going to yell scream. When you scream, I hope you make enough noise that the wrestling thing has a problem with it. I don't know. Let's make a bunch of noise. It'll be memorable and fun and great. Anybody want to be part of an incident? All right, starts at 0. Ready? You guys make a bunch of noise. It's going to be great. And then these tricks are going to get done, which is the scary part. Look. All right, folks. I'm going to count you down. When we get to 0, you know what to do.
I need a bunch of noise in 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Scream! Ladies and gentlemen, can I get some noise?
The Riders, your administration
And the Marines!
That was legendary.
And now,
free stuff. Anybody want some free stuff?
hey.